ladies and gentlemen, as a liberal democratic country, that their stance is to make the policy can cover all of the layer of the society, right? And that's already explained by my first speaker. And not only give the benefit to the certain group and the danger then another group. The idea of the referendum, when we use it as a mechanism for the significant social change, might only bring the benefit to the majority choices and sacrifice the minority voice, ladies and gentlemen. Because of why? Because the referendum to count the referendum is running well. The moment all of the majority voice is support this referendum or not. And imagine the moment this only the majority of voice who support this, and we are sacrificing the minority voice, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why this is not bring a benefit at all. Because it is obvious when, like I said, because it is obviously when you doing the referendum, only the majority voice that will be counted as a voice, right? And avoid the majority voice, where they also have where in our side we believe that the minority people also have the right to they also have a right for their voice to be heard, ladies and gentlemen. Furthermore, the mechanism of the referendum is not quite easy, ladies and gentlemen, where in the very first place you have to know your society need, what they are really need. For example, they just need the policy that given that making from the government for example, they already believe to the government that the government can create a better policy for them, ladies and gentlemen. Not burdening them by giving them choices to choose. Rather they want to be. Rather they want to doing the referendum and not. And also when you want to doing the referendum, you have to educate the society first. For example, you have to educate them well before doing this referendum as a mechanism for the significant social change. Because of why? Because we believe that not all of the society understand what the purpose of referendum, ladies and gentlemen. For example, people in the rural area that in the very first place their life is not. Their life is not intervened by the other problem, for example, and you have to where their life is not intervened by the social change, for example, and you have to doing the referendum for doing this social change, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why it's not help at all, because we believe that. Because we believe that not every citizen know what the referendum is and so on and so forth. Okay, what I'm going, so there one point to support my argument. It is the accessibility of the referendum itself, ladies and gentlemen.
Accessibility.
Yeah, accessibility.
Oh, accessibility.
Bukan accessible. Okay, applying let's talk about that. Applying the referendum, meaning that you actually give up on giving the best to your society, right? As a government, it is your obligation to make a policy that accessible for all of the layer of the society, right? Not only thinking about the majority voice and not to the minority, because you know that the society, because as a government you already know the society needs, because that's your basic obligation for and you know the society needs for this for the social change, for example, not like I said before, not burdening them to choose the betterment for the social change, ladies and gentlemen, by doing this kind of referendum. Because in case the need of the ordinary society, for example, and the powerful society is a different. No, thank you. Powerful people only need on how their businesses, for example, can continuously without intervened by the policy making by the government, right? And it is different with the ordinary society, where they just might aware on how the government can care to them, for example, how the government can make a policy that also care to the society. And imagine the moment you are doing the referendum, where you don't know that you don't know all of the society need. For example, you don't know the all of the you don't know that all of it is all the society need the social change, for example, or not, or they just only waiting for your policy, for example. So that's why it is just only only giving the benefit for the majority voice, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why we are really proud to propose.
Imagine. Tanpa dasar sudah berpikir sendiri. Because of why, ladies and gentlemen?
Because of why, ladies and gentlemen?
We want to. Because what? Because of what? Because of why, ladies and gentlemen?
Because of why, ladies and gentlemen?
Ditegur sama tamannya.
Kenapa kak? Kaslin, sorry, I'm just messing around. I'm not.
Alhamdulillah.
Kenapa lulus ke beasiswa?
Enggak jadi ke praktikum besok. Alhamdulillah.
Ya tahu.
Dimudahkan.
Kayak beneran kan jiwa tuh kak?
Iya, tidak mau ke beasiswa di sini kan?